Take it off, take it in, take off all the thoughts of what we've been. Take a look, hesitate, take a picture you could never recreate. Write a song.
Bugs has always been a joy to be around, both as a child and an adult. She's always shown interest and concern for others, putting others first and herself second. Just over a year ago, Mike made a phone call to ask if he could come over and talk to us. Now, as everyone knows, Mike and Kaelen have been living together for some time, but Lynn excitedly said he's going to ask if he can marry Bugs. You see, she's the glass half full type of woman. But Mr. Glass half empty said no, he's going to ask how to give her back. Well, thankfully, and as usual, she was right. Today and every September 15th moving forward, we celebrate the union of Mike and Kaelen, a union of good and good that will undoubtedly make the world a better place, especially for those of us fortunate enough to be a part of their lives.
To love is to enter a whole new world, a world of togetherness. To love is to remember and keep alive forever those unique qualities that drew you together in the beginning. To love is to constantly search for new ways to bring each other happiness, to make the most of each moment you share together. To love is to watch with wonder all the miracles of creation, to find beauty in the simple things in life, to find within yourselves a deeper appreciation and new awareness of how wonderful it is to be alive, to be happy, and most of all, to be together.
These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch.
With this ring I thee wed. I give it to you as a symbol of our vows.
With all that I am and all that I have, I give myself to you.
Mike and Kaelen, you have professed your vows, made your promises, and exchanged your wedding rings. Therefore, in the presence of God and these witnesses, I now declare you to be husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no one separate. Congratulations. Mike, you may kiss your bride.
All the thoughts of what we've been.
It's my privilege to present to all of you for the very first time, Mike and Kaelen LaGrasse.
Now, I know the Reverend touched on the first night Mike and Kaelen met, but there was a detail or two that was left out that I'd like to include here. So what I remember from that first night, we're hanging out at a friend's house in high school, about 5 or 6 of us, and Karen, who'd become a friend of ours, says she's coming over and bringing her twin sister Kaelen for the first time, and we all eagerly anticipate their arrival. We meet them in the garage, do our introductions, and they head inside, and in the matter of no less than a second, Mike looks at all of us and puts it as eloquently as a teenage boy could. I call her. Unfortunately, but not surprisingly, they went their separate ways that night, and it would be several years before they reconnected. But when the time was right, Mike pursued, courted, charmed, some might say stalked, but simply refused to take no for an answer, and eventually was able to call Kaelen his girlfriend. That's part of life, though. The best things in life are often the things you have to work the hardest for. And I'm so happy they came together and we've made it here to this day of celebration. Kaelen looks just incredible today. Truth be told, it didn't take me long to realize that you and Mike were right for each other. Your beauty not only radiates from the outside, but shines even brighter on the inside. You're smart, genuine, compassionate, kind, caring, and most importantly, you make Mike happy in a way that I never could. I don't know what the future holds for you two, but I do know a few things you can count on. Mike will always be there for you. His loyalty and commitment will supersede any challenge you face along the way. He'll support you in times of need, stand by your side as you pursue your dreams, and he'll do everything in his power to ensure that you two have continued prosperity.
What I'd like everybody to do is raise your glass, and Mike and Kaelen, I hear that your wedding day flies by so fast, and it is the best thing to just take a breath and soak in a moment. So while everybody has their glasses raised to you, I really hope you soak this in, because every person in this room has somehow been affected in a good way by your love for each other and your decisions. And to Mike and Kaelen, may you always have a wonderful dance of affection and appreciation into your road to happily ever after.